to switch it over. Okay, we transitioned. Hi, everyone. Welcome back into episode 8 of Deliver Us from Evil, our best TTRPG actual play. We were having some interesting conversations while we were waiting on Rendis. And as he got here. But hi, everyone. We're here. We're queer. Let's just get started.
Let's just go.
Just go.
That's the new slogan. We're here, we're queer, let's just go.
Let's just go. Go do what, you might ask?
Doesn't matter.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're having a better day than I was, as my story time indicated. I don't really have much else to waste time with because I've wasted enough time holding everybody up. So we will do our wonderful introductions, of course. Hi, I'm Bryn. I'm the storyteller, of course. But please tell us who you are in our wonderful same order as always. And the question today, as submitted by the cast, is how would your hero react to being cut off in the middle of traffic?
Hi everybody, I'm a Buns and I'm playing Tanis, our Scion character, and a resident voodoo baby. And if they were cut off in traffic, I think it would be no, it would be immediate. I want to be like, they would have patience. They would try it would be like an immediate portal of just like pop tire. Excuse me, I was going there. Okay, and you're not my problem. Like the road would move for them to be out of the way because that's where I was.
I just teleport the whole road.
Just that one part is excuse me. That's my style.
It's my turn. You're right. I am a man with many names, but most people just call me Ollie. And I'm playing Bright Star, Samael D. Stratus. And if he was cut off in traffic, he would create the Rainbow Road to get the car on it, put it behind his car, and then go much slower. And then do it in perpetuity. Because he's a little bitch.
It's an evil one, the Rainbow Road. That's stuff. It's worse than Choco Mernon.
Hi everybody, I'm Shay, and today I'm playing Paladin or Penelope Kristoff. If she were cut off in traffic, or cut off on the road, I feel like she just because she drives a helicopter.
Yeah, how do you get cut off?
Like just angry geese.
Angry geese.
Oh no.
Cut him down, cut him down.
The Canadian Air Force sends its regards.
I imagine she gets like shit on the windshield. And I imagine she's got because she's also an artillery specialist, she's got a non-lethal Nerf gun somewhere in this helicopter that comes down and just shoots a little sticky dart that just has a little flag that drops out that says idiot.
You shame people?
Yes. And then once she sees someone with 3 of those flags, she just shoots them down.
Oh.
You get 3 chances. You get 3 chances. You didn't learn.
Nice. Hi everyone. I'm Amber Humley. I am playing Ash today, or Manifesto. And I think, given the delinquent that they are, we'll probably do some not so legal things on the road. Although the entertaining one is to really do their best to get in front of this car and then keep moving so that I'm in front of them and drive really fucking slow for the rest of the duration and just
we're all just petty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Listen,
Ash is real petty. And Ash has patience. So
Patient and petty, a dangerous combination.
They'd be late. Wherever they were heading towards, it doesn't matter. It's no longer important. Getting one back on this person is now the most important thing in their day. They will drive the whole fucking day if they have to.
Tannis will
I have to
understand
talk
that I am
myself
late.
out of that.
Yeah, Tannis will understand. I'll text Tannis will be like, I agree. Let me teleport into the car and I'll join you for this.
I'll help
Ash,
you.
where
Yeah.
are you? We're getting our asses kicked. Hang on, I need to take care of this guy on the road.
Listen, I'm dealing with my own form of evil right now. This son of a bitch. And that's how I should deal with it.
Fair, fair, fair.
That's very true.
I'm only stuck in traffic because I fell asleep in the engine.
You're stuck in traffic with me.
Cats know exactly how, if you're carrying anything heavy, could be spilled, is precious, they will find a way to get in front of your feet.
Oh, my dogs do that too. They're like, oh, you're carrying something up the stairs? Let me stop right here.
Yeah.
You should take a break.
And then they'll look at you like you're the asshole. Ooh.
Hmm?
Oh. Yeah, I want to find out because I was about to say, I haven't seen one of those yet, and I really want one.
Just
All right. A lot of shit's happening. We left off on a action cliffhanger last week. I think as the camera comes in, we once again get this time an orchestral reframe of X gonna give it to you. Very loud, very dramatic as the camera drops down in on Kaylee and who else made it out there? I'm trying to remember. Manifesto.
Yeah, we're stuck there, yeah.
oh man.
Yep. As our dear Snow Leopard and Manifesto reach the outside of the bank, the rest of you were inside and or teleported to another location along with the other villains. But the two of you were squared off against the emergence of a returning set of villains, Professor Calamari and simply called X.
Brindis, you're not in subtitles.
I definitely am this time.
It's not picking you up.
Oh, it muted it somehow. Hold on. Testing. Hello.
There you go.
There we go. I don't know why.
It's okay. I was muted on OBS, like that whole spiel. So
Awesome. Yeah, cool. Thanks for catching that early because I don't know what happened there. So again, it's Manifesto and Snow Leopard are facing off out on the backside of the bank. They had crashed. You had crashed Firestarter through the getaway vehicle, which had the emergence of a large, muscular, entirely like jet black, almost obsidian black sheened creature called X. There's a neon green X that signifies exactly who he is. No face except for where a mouth should be, and its like teeth are sharp and metallic looking. It's the only thing that signifies, where a face should be on it. And then Professor Calamari emerges looking like a younger version of the Spider-Verse Doc Ock. So a attractive woman in her late 20s, early 30s, large brown hair done up into a kind of a beehive to resemble that squid look, and then a full-on green bodysuit along with a pair of or a quartet of mechandrite tendrils that look quite
Please stop
menacing.
making me attracted to your villains.
And actually strike that and reverse it. I need to age her up a little bit because I did establish that she is the inseller's mom. So she
That's
is,
the one downfall. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
of course
think
she
you
was
are.
she was looking
And
hot
she's a
until
Karen, so
Yeah.
you know.
I think we said it was like like a 10-year later. So she's not that much further.
Yeah,
But it's like
she's older. She's an older woman, old enough to have a teenage son. So there
she's
you
at
go.
least in her 40s.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
unless she had a teenage pregnancy.
Yeah, and that remains largely ambiguous because the only person who probably would know would be Kaylee. So like depending on how long she's known the inseller.
I would just like to remind everyone who watched Detective Pikachu that Ryan Reynolds has a teenage as an 18-year-old son in that movie. Which is just like, oh, okay.
Like it's like, hi dad. It's like, yeah, I want to call him dad too. So yep. Anyways, so she kind of is staring down Snow Leopard now, and X Manifesto, you think it's looking at you. Its face is in your direction, and it doesn't look happy that you and Snow Leopard had smashed up this van. But as the two of you look at them, she just says, Kaylee, hello. I've been meaning to find you. You hurt my little boy.
She's like, Kaylee's gonna like stand up and kind of look over at Calamari Lady and be like, me? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was an actual reaction from Ash, I imagine.
Yeah, that's a normal reaction for her. It's just like, I don't even know who you are.
I don't even know who you are.
Who are you?
Bitch, who this?
God, what was the inseller's full name? Did we give him Tyler? Tyler. He doesn't have a last name, but we need to give him just a really awful sounding last name now.
It's Johnson. Like I told him.
Oh, what? Oh, is it Johnson? I only had Tyler written down. Okay, great. Tyler Johnson. She's so Professor Calamari lifts her goggles up and she says, Kaylee, do you not recognize me? It's Mrs. Johnson. I'm Tyler's mother. You've been over at our house several times. You used to have little play dates with Tyler.
Yeah,
I have a picture of the two of you in the bath time together, and she reaches into her bodysuit and takes out her little wallet, and she flashes a picture of toddler Kaylee and toddler Tyler in a bath.
Holy shit, Mrs. Johnson, you're a part of E.v.i.l?
Yes, and you hurt my boy.
Like, oh, I'm sorry that your son turned out the way that he is. he must take. I thought he took over after his father, but I guess not.
You must be very disappointed, Mrs. Johnson.
You must be really disappointed in him. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Even as a villain, I mean, he's pretty.
Are you implying that I didn't raise him well? And she just kind of like snaps the little mechanite.
I mean, he let a cat girl beat the shit out of him, so. And obviously,
Kaylee is a very strong and independent woman. You have to understand.
I'm well aware.
Well, Mrs. Johnson, I'm sorry that things turned out the way it is, but your son's kind of a dick. He turned me into a cat girl without my consent. And tried to kidnap people so that I would date him as a cat girl, and I just had to break his arms because he was being a terrible person. So he brought this on himself. Sorry if that hurt your feelings, but
No.
what had
What
to
hurt?
be done. had to be
What hurt my feelings is that you hurt him. Even if
Oh.
he's wrong, I'm still his mother, and therefore I'm going to have to hurt you. And so she goes to
Oh,
grab just
okay.
like car door, and Doc Ock flings it in your direction.
I'm eternally
Doc
obligated
Callie.
to kill
I'm
you.
eternally obligated to fight you because you hurt my baby.
All right.
She's like, as wrong as he is, I
Yeah.
will still.
Touch him without consent, you deserve your arms broken.
Exactly.
Is
Okay,
takeaway here.
so am I rolling to take a blow?
Yes, I feel like she's going to yeet this at you in particular to try and inflict some injury.
So I have a move that is called I Am Not My Body, to where I roll as if I have 2 less conditions when I take a powerful
Sweet.
blow. I have 0 conditions, so I am taking a -2.
Does it work?
I'm
that
good
way?
with that.
Yeah. And but if I roll a 10 or higher, I will lose control of my powers in a terrible way.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
Let's do it.
yeah. So I think I could just add
I'm in
minus-
danger.
2 to the roll. So let's see. I
Nice.
just like boof. Like
Yeah,
knock it
just
out
single
of the
arm.
fucking way.
Oh dear.
Like she
That's
threw a charger
awesome.
at me. That's chump. Boof.
Yep.
Like,
Get that weak out of here.
Get that weak shit out of here.
there's
All
no
right.
more potential for that though.
You sure do.
Mhm.
So we'll jump for the two of you, we'll jump into just the standard initiative. Tell me what you
Okay.
guys want to do, and then I'll go from there. Because it's just two of you, it shouldn't be too complicated to piggyback
Yeah.
off one another.
I'm gonna look over at Ash. It's like I think we're gonna have to take care of these guys before we go join the party.
Have you seen my arms? I'm not built for it. Okay, you know what?
It's
Go.
okay. It's okay.
But-
You just want to stand there and look pretty fine. I'll do it myself.
You do still have a sword.
I have a sword and I have rage issues right now, so
There you go.
I'm good.
If you want to take
So
on, I
full of
gotta
rage.
take care of Mom because she's not gonna leave me alone. So if you want,
I'll take. Yep. You know what? Yep. Okay. Yep.
my thing that I would like to do, will directly engage her. Kaylee would like to sort of like, after she hits the door and has like that quick conversation with Ash, just like go into like a running pounce and sort of do this thing where she's like waiting for like the squid arm to almost hit her and then like move out the way and do that a couple of times before she comes out like around from behind and like gets her into a hold from behind and like grab
The
onto
action
her.
sequence
Yeah.
where you're ducking and weaving.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to
Okay.
use physics what's physics because I'm using cat reflexes to dodge
avoid
all
all
of
of
these
that.
things. So
And manifesto, what is your intent?
Okay. Feeling a little intimidated by what they're about to do, but angry enough to do something stupid. I kind of want to use the new thing that I picked up last time. It feels appropriate that it's manifesting. Ew, said the thing. In that moment, out of perhaps need to protect themselves. I don't know. I'm tempted to let you decide how this works, but I'm gonna try and smack him. I still have the helmet, so I kind of want to have my hand in the helmet and punch him with the helmet. But I took Mind of Their Own last time, which means that my powers evolve and mutate when I'm facing an obstacle or threat that I would not be able to deal with normally. And mark the condition afraid for using it. But I'm not sure how that works because I'm new to this game. So I don't know if I roll danger first for just hitting him and then it happens, or I don't know. I don't know how that works. That's what I plan on doing.
Yeah, I think rolling the danger first and then going from there.
Yeah.
All right. So Kaylee, you have the lead.
Yep.
It's a full hit of an 11.
Nice.
And so
Mhm.
when you duck, dodge, dive, dip, and dodge through these tendrils as they're shooting at you, you're using your cat physics, and then you're able to get around and you hook underneath. You've got her.
Haha,
Sweet.
we have her.
You have the cat.
We
Cat's
have
like,
her.
oh dear.
This is so that I can pile drive her after Ash does
Ash does their thing.
their move, yeah.
Sweet. And
That's
so-
such a big cat.
such a
He is a large son. He is a
You
large
pick
a
a
son.
large lad.
I think you
Lord,
picked
son.
two.
We stand Romeo.
We stand him.
Yeah, I figure if it hits, I think
Mhm.
what would be quite cool, because I don't know what that thing's skin is made of, but maybe something defensive happens to Ash, and if it doesn't work, then you can decide what the fuck happens to me, because I think that might be cool. So just danger first, yes?
Yeah, go ahead and do the danger first.
Okay, I will do the thing. Okay. It hit. Okay.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And so I lost my move list. You have to pull the thingy with your moves on it. What else does it do?
I can read it if you want. So it says
Yeah.
your powers evolve and mutate. When you are facing an obstacle or threat that your powers would not be able to deal with, you can mark a condition and gain brand new abilities adapted to the situation. You lose these new powers once the danger is gone.
Okay.
Nice.
So the way I see that then, and if you're good with it too, X is very much just he's basically an equivalent would be like Colossus or Juggernaut. Is very much an unstoppable force type of character. So
Yeah.
when you see that, you probably go in for the first swing with the mask and you hit and it dings off, and then you're like, okay, time to readjust. And so your power changes it, and you go in for another one, and when you hit for a second time, there's a crack that forms onto its body, and it just kind of looks down at you.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Is there anything on here for the partial?
It doesn't.
You pick two on a full hit, one on a partial hit.
Conditions, yeah.
Directly engage a threat, resist and avoid their blows, take something.
Oh
from
no,
them,
I'm talking
create
about the power. Did their power do?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, you just decide what the power is that.
You just decide how it evolves. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
it
so-
lasts until the danger is gone.
Right, and then go ahead and pick the results for the directly engaging.
Sure. What all do I? What all? Sorry, I got my COVID jab yesterday, guys. So I'm
That's fine, that's
operating
fine.
at, like 20% intelligence right now.
It's all good. I just got off work, so my brain frazzled too.
We're
On
here
an
together.
8. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
suffer through this together, and it's great. 7 and 9, you get to resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I want the fact that I managed to get through this supposed armor thing to frighten this thing.
Okay. It looks down at where you had inflicted this crack, and fear may not be the right word for it because it can't express emotions because it has no face. But it sees that you damaged it, and it has rumbled with a number of supers in its day. Not many have been able to crack it. So you see it take a step back.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how that looks.
Yeah, because I took the afraid condition to activate that, and I already have angry. In my mind, afraid and angry and facing this thing and intimidating it, I am now officially scared and horny. I'm scorny. This
You're
is great.
scorny.
I'm so into it.
Nice.
If it helps, this creature's body type is a Batista, so it is very much just big and chunky. Yeah.
You know that helps.
The bright bottom and Ash is very happy. This is great.
Oh, gay panic.
Yeah, gay panic.
It's just like, oh no, please don't take me.
Yeah.
And so
I'm just gonna run away now. Don't catch me.
Don't
I hope I
chase
don't
me.
fall.
I fell over.
Oh no.
Oh, fantastic. All right. And so Kaylee, you've got her in this arm lock.
Mhm.
And so while they don't necessarily get things to do, she just kind of looks at you wrapped around her, holding her in place, and she says, you didn't get all the arms, sweetie. And she's going to launch one of the tendrils, not at you, but she's going to try and snatch up the mask from Manifesto.
Can I roll to defend?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That would be perfect.
Defend is what?
Defend is I have the thing open. It is a savior roll.
Savior.
All right. Where do we got? Here, let's go.
Come on, Kaylee. Yeah.
Oh, you're on fire today.
Hell yeah.
All right. So for PC threats on a hit, you give them a oh wait, no, that's just PvP. Okay. So NPC threats. So the NPC is threatening something. On a 7 to 9, it costs you, expose yourself to dangers, escalate. So I assume 10 and better, you just succeed on whatever you're doing. Yeah, because it doesn't give anything else on there. So go ahead and tell us how you
seeing this arm sort of shoot out. I actually let go of the hold that I have on her to grab that arm and then just like use it to throw her down, like just like swing her and just like whoop bam, like I am too fast for you, ma'am.
You catch it and you use the momentum to whip her, and when you throw her, she does go hurtling. She goes end over end, but then you see her just throw the arms back and she catches herself onto the side of this building and she just goes, X, get her, and it kind of turns from Manifesto to Snow Leopard now, and it looks like they're kind of switching up opponents.
Yeah.
So you guys can go ahead and tell me what you want to do now. Like that's a free defend because I just wanted to throw something else in there.
If you don't mind me going first, just because of the nature of it running away, I'd like to use my troublemaker, and I want to try and trip up on its way over to give her a +2 if she needs it. Want to try and trip it up.
Okay.
I don't know what I roll for. Is that a directly engaged? I guess it is tripping people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try. Oh no! Haha. Mark potential.
Yeah, mark potential.
That's
so
bits.
That might be the lowest miss we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right.
So you were trying to trip up X or Calamar?
I was trying to trip up X because X has been fighting with me, and if X just turned around to try and go to her, I was going to try and trip it on its way to go to her, and it didn't work.
Yep. All right.
I'm just too scorny right now. I was like,
You're
I think I'm too invested in kicking her ass. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to try and use a different move than just hitting you with stuff. Oh, I know. Here we go. One of the options I can use is make them pay a price for victory. And so I think what that's going to look like is, you do trip them, but as you go to trip them, their arm shoots out and it just grabs Manifesto with them, and you both go ass over tea kettle just together and just roll into this pile.
Oh no!
Yeah. And the flip side of that is the failure part of it is you drop the mask. And so the mask goes skidding off to the side, landing. It lands like at the back end of the destroyed truck near the bumper. The camera shot would show Firestarter's feet just kind of hanging out of it because he's still KO'd inside of it. But it just lands there. And there's this moment where you do like, it does the like whoosh, on shot, and Calamari zeroes in on the mask getting to a stop, and then Caleb, go.
Seeing the mask fly from Ash's hands, knowing that this is what they want, I am going to go after the mask and run to force them to make chase.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So they're gonna move after you then. Is there anything we can do for a running roll? You could.
Was she trying to provoke them?
Yeah, I was gonna say you could
Yeah.
try and provoke them to
Yeah.
coax them into doing what you.
Mm-hmm. What's the and provoke is
a
Superior.
superior.
Nice. All right, superior is the other one I have a number in.
Nice.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
The algorithm today.
The algorithm today. Wow, another full hit. So with the full hit on provoking,
Yeah.
it means they rise to the bait and do what you want. So yeah, you take off, you grab the mask, and you probably do like a cat, to get her attention.
Come
Oh,
here, Mr.
perfect.
Kitty.
And she's like, get back here, young lady. And you just see the little tendrils start walking her. She's held aloft, and the four just start skittering after you on the walls, on the ground, and she just follows you. And that does leave Manifesto with X to contend. And yep, they were gonna switch off, and then it didn't happen. And so X, what are you gonna do? You go into this tumble with this large hulking mass of a being, and when you finally stop rolling, it's the Lion King thing where it pins you and it looks down at you.
Oh no.
And it's breathing very heavily at you.
Is it blushing?
No. No.
It's drooling
no.
slightly on me.
Yeah.
Even better.
Is
Yeah.
Ash buzzing?
Yes. Ash is having some complex emotions right now.
Yep. Just gonna hand out the monster fucker badge now.
Yeah.
The permit, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's a license to carry.
Yeah, the
You have to pay a membership fee.
Listen, I made that license for a cult game. It's fine.
Oh boy. What would Ash do right now?
And you can be as honest
Other
as
than
you
go-
want
other
for
than
this
go.
character.
Sorry.
I would like to oh, fuck. No. Well,
I mean,
I'm just
phrasing.
seeing Ash like halfway into a kiss.
Yeah, like just gonna slowly close my eyes and let whatever happens happen.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus shouldn't watch this. Literally, Jesus,
Turn
look
your eyes
now.
away, baby.
Look
Jesus.
away
Jesus,
now.
look away.
Yeah.
Put in your headphones.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna try and engage it like in a fight.
No, don't engage it in a fight.
What is it like? Sup, big guy? That's good. I'm just gonna lay there and just chill. Like, just
If
be
you
like,
could
know
finger gun, you would. I could see
what?
it.
Yeah. What's good?
Perfect.
I'm not asking it in the way that Nicki Minaj did at that award ceremony. I'm genuinely.
You're just like, come
yeah.
here often.
Yeah.
Hey, like,
Hey.
your eyes do have blue in them.
So
Yeah.
you know
I
your
knew
teeth
it.
are really pointy.
Teeth are
What's
so
going on in the
pointy.
portal, I wonder, because we're out of time.
Yeah, I mean, as a matter of fact, we can do that. We can segue over to them.
Like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, buddy,
Yeah.
how you doing? Yeah. Hey,
How you
we'll cut
doing?
back and find out what
Yeah.
happens after some time. And so the scene cuts as we appear on the what we decided was the destroyed conversion therapy island instead of the tropical Greek island where Bright Star could be doing more Jello shots, and instead it's rainy, it's gloomy, it's a destroyed place. There are dead robots everywhere. But you all come to a stop as Revolver finishes manifesting this power. Remind me who all went through.
Me.
Paladin,
Uh,
and Bright Star, and then all the goons and the
Scorpion.
Scorpion guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So
and Solana too. She just walked through.
Oh yeah.
right, you did.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
And so
She's like, I'm gonna watch this shit.
And so, as you all emerge, them being more unceremoniously dumped through, Scorpion turns to Revolver and says, "What the? Why the hell did you bring us here? Where are we?"
Someplace where. Oh, sorry. She goes, 1, it's voodoo baby. 2, somewhere where collateral damage isn't that thought about. And it's like as they do it, like the portal is closing behind them, which was the rib cage. So it's like the rib cage just kind of like puffs into smoke and they walk through it. Like somewhere where collateral damage won't be important.
He just kind of looks around and he says, "It looks like there's been more than enough collateral damage here."
I think Bright Star kind of steps up next to Revolver and he says, "Nope, collateral damage just got here," and I think he's gonna try to unleash his power right away.
Oh snap! Cause that collateral damage.
I'm gonna fucking destroy everything.
All right. So I'll say you're going first. You're going to unleash powers. Paladin, what are you doing?
Well, the Paladin heard that they were that they were going to get X, and it sounds like there's a number of other, and they know that Firestarter's there, and they know that that helmet is sort of a priority. I think she's gonna like glance to Bright Star, and they don't necessarily know that Revolver's turn yet. But she's gonna look to Bright Star and say, "You may want to check on Kaylee and Manifesto." As she just pulls out, because she doesn't have her gun with her, Revolver still has that. As she just pulls out a pair of knuckle dusters and says, "Thanks for the inspiration, by the way." And one does say thoughts, and the other does say prayers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Now is it THOUGH
Yes.
or THOTH?
OT, yeah.
OTS.
Yes.
THOTS.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts
Uh-huh.
and prayers.
Ooh.
That checks. That fits so well.
I love
Okay.
it.
Mm-hmm. And then Revolver / Voodoo Baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would say there's just like a little like cross-shaped pointy end as well.
Okay.
Just on the end of it, just stylized.
Revolver / Voodoo Baby. What do you do?
I feel like I want to sort of wait to see what the resolution of Bright Star's power resolving is. Because they have a warning? Would they know? Are they blind? Like
It's pretty
came up
showy.
right next to them and then did that.
Yeah, I think this is not something Bright Star has done before specifically, so this
Mhm.
might be a bit of a surprise for anyone, I guess.
For anyone? Okay. So I think because their brain is very much so trying to calculate how to play off that they are like in the middle or like on both sides for as long as possible until it is clear what they need to do. And for you, Bright Star, I would think that you would notice that they are being very cold and calculative and maybe not so team playery at the moment as like it might sound gross, but their femurs kind of come out like tonfas and they punch towards where Scorpion is the same like where you're lined up, where Scorpion is, and you are, so they could hit either of you. And I kind of want it to be a reaction of what happens with his powers.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and go down. It sounds like we have an unleash, a directly engage, and a directly engage. So let's go.
So, for my unleash, I also took the same ability as Ash, where my powers get weird. That's where my wings come from and all that jazz. Powers get weird.
Powers get weird, man.
Let's get weird with it, Bryce.
Oh yeah. So I'm a market condition, and what I want to do is I want to create a ball of light, and with at this point my wings will come out, and because they do that whenever this happens, I suppose. And one of the eyes will open up on the wings, and the ball of light will turn into, because I can pick a power. The power is going to be transmutation, and light is going to be transmuted into a gaseous mass. I'm making a sun. I'm going to create a nuclear or a fission bomb.
Just gonna spirit bomb them. Awesome.
Yes, I'm gonna murder everyone. No, I'm not gonna murder anyone, but I'm gonna hurt them very badly.
Yeah, they're gonna have such severe sunburn.
So yeah, this little a ball of light shows up, and I'm gonna squeeze it into
suicide itches.
But first, I'm gonna roll to see if I do any of that.
Yeah, let's see how awesome it actually looks.
Do we have any team left, just in case I fuck this up? Because I don't want to be super lame.
We do have team, yeah. We didn't use it.
I think you had 4 to start with, and I think 1 was used selfishly. I don't think anything else was used.
I didn't end up using it.
You didn't use it?
No.
I thought Tanis used 1 selfishly.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I've used 1.
Okay,
so you should have 3 left.
So we have 3.
Yeah.
I think for that, since Paladin is directly engaging, they see this sun forming. They're gonna. We can decide after it's rolled, right?
That is a good question. Hold on.
Yeah, what are the rules of this game?
Buns, if you know that, do
Wait, what's the question again?
Are they able to use the team after the roll?
I do that as a unanimous decision amongst the players. If something's going on and they're like, "Can I use team?" and everyone's like, "I am okay with it." If it's a unanimous consent, I let them use at least 1.
Same.
I'm fine with that.
Every DM I've ever talked to, we've all been like, it is a thing by thing.
It's our game. We can do what we want.
As long as it's unanimous.
Yeah, well,
because it really doesn't say when you can use it on here. I'm looking at it right now, so I'm good with that.
It's supposed to be like the 11th hour thing.
That's a 9. She will use it. Paladin's gonna see this fission bomb forming, and as she's running forward, brandishing the knuckles, she just pulls a holy hand grenade from her belt and
throw it into the fuck.
Yes. She hurls this holy hand grenade into this miniature sun, and as she's flinging it, the pin comes out, and there's just an hallelujah.
She just counts 1, 2, 5, 3. Yeah, so that brings it up to a 10, which means it doesn't go fucky on you, which is good. So it does exactly what you want. You channel out this energy, and it looks like it starts to go unstable, and then you just hear hallelujah, and then it just goes even brighter, and there's probably even just the Evangelion as a little light cross appears above it. And
I feel like it starts off kind of small even, and then when the grenade goes off, it just becomes so fucking large, like Frieza style.
Yep. So it becomes large. It becomes large boy. Yeah. It becomes Chungus bomb, and so you hurl it, and I think what ends up happening is Scorpion will take I had a banked move, and so he orders his henchmen to jump in the way, and so. A number of them jump forward and they shield him from this hit, which leads into opening up an opportunity for Paladin.
I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna try to rail him with thoughts right in the face.
Listen, we already have one person railing an enemy, so it's fine if you want to rail one too with thought. It's great.
Yeah.
We are a themed team.
We are
There
a
we
theme.
go.
We're a theme team.
We're in sync.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh dear. Oh no.
How badly does this go? I'm gonna mark
Can I?
official, by the way.
Because mine was a 9 for my directly engaged. I rolled a 9 for mine.
Oh yeah, you sure did.
So can what I want to do be like what messed up what Paladin was trying to do?
Certainly. Yeah.
Because I succeeded.
Yeah. Or yeah. So what the way this looks then is Bright Star's bomb goes off. The henchmen jump in the way and shield their boss. Paladin comes in from one side to try and hit him, and then pistol or revolver, bigger gun, revolver.
That's why it's Voodoo Baby now. That's why it's Voodoo Baby.
Voodoo Baby comes in first and just hits him with a sucker punch. And so the sucker punch knocks him away from you, Paladin. But your miss does still have consequences. And I think the way that consequence looks is as Voodoo Baby and Scorpion are away from here, you end up hearing, wow, that was a really good hit. And Solana is just standing beside you.
Thanks? Question mark.
Of course. I just wanted to have a moment to speak with you, if that's all right. And we just see Bright Star and Voodoo Baby fighting with Scorpion in the background as this dialogue is going on.
Is that can it? I mean, can it wait? There's like I need my friends are kind of in the middle of
As you start to stutter, you feel her reach out and take your hand, and she looks you directly in the eyes and goes, "I insist." And she's going to inflict a condition on you.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Are we gonna have to fight another boss after our boss?
Their life bar is gonna be so big.
So the afraid condition, please take that for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't take a powerful blow. It's happening.
No, this is just inflicting a condition. I have a whole plethora of things I can do. Just them hitting you back is the easiest one, and I'm trying to break from that habit.
No, yeah, afraid checks out. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she just goes, "I insist." And so we'll go back to the top of the initiative. We'll do 2 rounds just like we did with the others. So Bright Star, Voodoo Baby has revealed that they are still, in fact, on your side. And Scorpion looks quite shocked by this fact. His henchmen are down and smoldering, but the 2 of you square up. And what do you do now?
Okay, so since it's mostly just me and Voodoo Baby, fighting off against this guy, I think Bright Star's a little more on his evil shit than usual.
We are so in sync. This is about to get bad, homie.
So nobody's here to watch us be bad.
So I think I'm gonna put him in a box. I'm gonna seal him in a box, and I'm gonna ask Voodoo Baby, "Do you want to bring it?" And I think at this point, Bright Star's voice is like distorted, like multi-layered almost, and he's just like, "Voodoo Baby, you want to bring in some water?" And so he just puts a box of light around this guy and seals him in there, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna do.
All right, gonna be another unleash power. Trap in a box. We just went full evil, Val.
Hey, I'm going full angel. I don't know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. It's the Great Flood. It's fine.
12. Hit me,
Mother,
baby.
this is amazing. Okay. So.
Oh my God, yeah, this is good.
Not yet. And they walk up to because you have them in case now. Not yet. We need to make sure that the other one's in there with them. That way I don't have to waste my spirit on boiling the water.
You're gonna start rounding up henchmen and eating them in there.
Just eating it. It is more like a ant farm by the end of it, because all of them are like just squished inside of this box, I think.
This is so horrible, and I love it. All right. Yeah, I don't think I need a roll for that, because this is just happening while this aside conversation is going on. Paladin Solana has insisted that you go to talk to her, and when you, well, your compliance is not a factor.
Yeah, I figured.
when she says she wants to speak, the group of them fighting kind of slows down to a stop, and there's this great freeze frame of Brightstar laughing maniacally as he holds this box, and then Voodoo Baby just like holding a guy by his ankles, getting ready to drop him into it. And there's like another one who's just like trying to hold their breath as it's filling with water. But everything slows down. And so Solana says, "Why do you resist?"
Oh shit, that bitch is there.
I know, we're teenagers.
Because I know what you are.
Do you? Are you sure you really understand? I mean, I know that you believe, and belief is an important thing. The smiling God wants you to have faith, but he wants you to have your faith in the right place. And these small deities are nothing compared to him. His light is all encompassing, and those that resist are consumed by the bright light and love. You could be so great if you just stopped fighting.
I saw what you're trying to bring about.
Of course you did. The visions are a gift. How else would you be willing to accept it if you did not know what was coming?
And prepping us to be consumed is part of this gift.
We all will eventually become one with the smiling God. That's not so horrible. Aren't you tired of the weakness of your body, your doubts, your frailty? How is it any different than the faith you place in a pretender God? One who changes masks so easily.
When I lost everything, they took me in, sheltered me, took care of me, and gave me something to put my faith in. They protected me. Why would I even consider allowing so many people to get hurt?
That seems like a really loaded question. If you were truly concerned about that, you would know what your faith has done throughout all of history, what any of these false religions have done. The unification of everything through the smiling God is not destruction. It's not murder in the false belief of a noble cause. I'm offering you a chance to come willingly and bask in his light of your own accord, because your choice does matter to him. All will be consumed, but those who go willingly will know the joy and rapture of becoming one with him and not just being food.
And that's kind of the thing. There may be a lot of people who, use religion for their own purposes to hide their own sins, but I'm not just going to sit by and let innocent people or people in general just be destroyed as fodder.
Where was God when your family died?
Where was yours when you lost everything?
Right there, welcoming me into his embrace. Let me ask you
Mine
something
was
different.
there, saving my life.
I suppose. Let me ask you something different. If they're the ones who took you in and protected you, did they ever bring the one who did it to justice?
I suppose that's a mission I had to take on my own.
What if I told you the smiling God can give you the answers that you need, that those you trust are keeping from you?
And how am I supposed to know that your deity isn't a hollow love?
When Penelope asks that question, there's a darkness that crosses over her face, and the only thing that shows is her mouth widening into a giant smile, and she just says, faith. And then we cut back to Manifesto and Snow Leopard. Manifesto, have you decided?
Yeah.
Have you decided how you're handling this?
No.
Love breaking tension
only
with
thought was
sexual
the-
tension.
Yeah. I just thought of the really amusing visual of like me slowly rising my sword up just between the two of us. Just the visual of it.
Now, is this the actual sword, or are we still
oh.
using innuendo?
Well, you decide. No, if my attempt at casual conversation didn't work,
Maybe
then-
it did.
maybe it did. Did it work?
You want to let's do not necessarily an intimidate roll, but a roll kind of like it to see how it reacts.
Okay. Because it's a little. It's not really afraid, but afraid of. Let's see. Okay, what am I rolling? An intimidate.
Yeah, let's just see if it.
Is that provoking someone?
Yeah. Roll.
I mean, I am trying to provoke. Let's.
You're trying to provoke a reaction.
Nope.
Oh dear. Okay.
To make it a success, a partial
You could
success.
use it selfish.
I could.
You could use it selfishly.
Be like, I feel like fucking this thing.
Yeah.
That is a selfish use of it.
That's a rather selfish use of it.
I don't think Kaylee would object to that as the only team member around.
Also, you had 5 + 1s, so
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I will use a team selfishly, please.
Okay.
Yep.
So on the 7 though, it means I have options. I can instead choose they stumble, you take a +1 forward against them. They err, you get a critical opportunity. They overreact and you gain influence over them.
They overreact.
They
Baka.
overreact. So go ahead and mark down that you have influence over X, and Ash's suggestion of not fighting kind of resonates with this creature, and it just kind of like makes a gesture down another alley that seems a little secluded. And we see it just kind of hoist Ash over its shoulder. And there is very much the I'm in danger. Yeah. And so X gonna give it to you, starts playing again.
Yeah, X okay.
X gonna give it to you now.
Okay.
I love stepping away and coming back to seeing a miss and everyone going, "Oh no!"
We said, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah, we
Manifesto managed to convince X to not fight, and instead they've gone down an alley. Yep, they reacted a little too positively to the suggestion, and so Ash will be back.
Ash is about to get Kool-Aid Man. So let's just...
While I will not say all your conditions are marked, you are definitely out of the scene.
Okay. What is my life?
Important question. Do you take insecure?
No, definitely not.
Definitely.
Right.
It's the complete
No, they're
opposite.
very secure. They're very secure in what they're doing. If anything, it would probably be guilty. If you were like, I should have been helping, but like I could say that I pull a move and just like how Penelope had to mark afraid, you could just take guilty because you were supposed to be doing a job and you didn't. But I mean, it's also part of the course.
Conditions. Yeah, you know what? I feel like if anything, it tracks that haven't had a condition at all for this campaign, and then in one fell swoop got 3.
that how it be sometime.
Yeah.
You were pretty close to getting knocked out though. Anyways, so I don't need you to take a powerful blow because we just know that happens.
Okay.
So Kaylee, you're running.
Yep.
And Calamari is chasing you.
I got this mask.
You got the mask, yeah. What's your next course of action? You're kind of leading her. And sorry, that's the dog scratching. It's very distracting. You're kind of leading her down these roads. You do know if you end up winding around, you could potentially lead her back towards Aegis at the front of the bank as well. Yeah.
I think that's Kaylee's plan. Is she's going to try and because she's not necessarily outmatched, but outnumbered in a way because there's way more limbs to deal with. So she's gonna kind of make her way, not necessarily like through the roads. She's gonna hardcore parkour this, right? Like she's first of all, she's dressed as a ninja and she's a cat. So she's scaling buildings.
Ninja cat.
She's gonna scale buildings to go to the Aegis blockade and essentially use them as cover.
So let's see, what can we use here? I don't think we need anything right now. So you just keep guiding her. She's provoked, and she's shouting nonsense just about how you corrupted her boy and he was so innocent until he met you. There's a couple of harlots thrown out there, and all the while,
oh please, this whole boys will be boys nonsense. It's your fault. You're his mother.
Yeah, and all the while the little tendrils are shooting out and you're still doing physics where you're just kind of like ducking and bobbing away from them. And
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I put the mask on?
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Like at one point I just want to put it on, turn around and like taunt her to keep coming after me.
Yeah, you were just going full
Okay.
troll. And so you plop the mask on, and there's probably like a "look at me, I'm the Crimson Nova" type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's just and she just
Damn it.
looks she just looks more annoyed the more this goes on, and she's not aware of where you're leading her.
Mhm.
And so as you're getting closer to where they are to set up this ambush, she's gonna grab a car, and she's not gonna throw it at you.
Mhm.
She's going to throw it ahead of you and off to the side, on the side of where the barricades are keeping the public out. This car is going that way. It bounces once and then it flips and starts to spin towards a group of people.
Roll to defend.
Yeah, get them.
Let's go. And that was Savior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, Steam is on and going over my. Okay, Doc, we get it. Like I forgot to log out of Steam. I will roll to defend these people.
You're on fire today.
I'm trying to get that last mission of potential so I can unlock my moment like of truth. But it's like, all right, I'll take the win. As soon as I see like this car like starting to flip, I'm gonna just catch it. I'm going to catch the car. And like my back is definitely towards like the crowd, so who's ever standing behind me just like sees my big old cat back muscles like flex as I catch the car, and like
there are cheers.
And I'm gonna lift it and I'm gonna throw it back at her.
Yep. And there are cheers and just people just, oh my gosh, she did it. And like, you hear, hey, it's your boy, the bank teller. He managed to sneak out, and he's just like, she just caught this car. And so
your boy, get out of here because she's gonna kill you.
No, it's blowing up my feed. I gotta keep this going. Where's Bright Star? And he just kind of like he just has this dialogue as you just throw the car back towards her. Yeah, go ahead and directly engage. Hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Yep, directly engage. So danger, right?
Yep. Dangerous. Another 10. All right. You'll get the fail eventually. Don't worry. It'll be something.
Zero that made but that zero was also a success.
Also too good. Yeah, it'll be something completely unnecessary. I'll be like, roll for eating cheese.
It's like, oh shit, lactose intolerant.
Yep. All right. Directly engaging the threat, you get to pick two of the options: resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I get two, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna have the car. I aim it in such a way that it's at the left side of her tendrils, so that she has 6 limbs, right? So she has the 4 tentacles in her normal limbs, right?
Yep.
She's gonna knock all of the limbs that come off of her left side off with the car.
Okay.
So I'm taking that away from her. And which will
disable it.
And I'm going to. Well, there's no one there. I don't have any allies here, so
we can transfer that to like impressing the crowd more too, because you have an audience at least.
Can I leave an opportunity for Aegis?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I think so.
Yeah.
That'll work. Yeah, and so you throw it, and you throw it in such a way that it looked like she was anticipating you to catch it. And she was going to use that moment to lash out at you again, but you caught it, and you did like the discus throw type of one where you catch it and you just spin the momentum and throw it back, and there's no time for her to react. Yeah. And so as this car goes flying, the tendrils that were going to lash out at you from behind are the ones on her left side, and the car just collides with them, and there's no time for her to brace and react, and those get disabled. And when it opens up this opportunity, the agents of Aegis see, and one of them comes running forward, and he just yells, "Take her down!" And you just see like a series of tasers just start firing out, and Professor Calamari goes rigid and falls over as she gets shot full by these prongs and just starts convulsing on the ground, foaming at the mouth.
I'm gonna take off my mask and hand it to the closest agent next to me. Here, I think this is what you need. Like, and I'm
Shit,
gonna.
I don't want people coming after me. You keep
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is for you.
Well,
And look around, and first, like, I want, like, so normally I would be like, "Yo, where's Ash?" But like, the bank teller was like, "Where's Brightstar?" And so I'm gonna look around and see where the other three companions are first. Like, what's going on? What do I see? I'm in front of the bank now.
yep.
Yeah.
The others are, and I feel like you probably just go inside because you see that the hostages have left, and you don't see any sign of the others inside of the bank. Question to Voodoo Baby: does your teleportation circles leave anything behind?
I'm muted. They leave behind like ashen circles of where the sigils and everything were. They're like they normally get like blown away by people running or like just air, but when it's done, it like leaves a charred ash circle.
So yeah, you see signs of that. It's very clear. You've seen it before. Tanis has done teleportation stuff around you, and so they've gone somewhere.
Well, I can't teleport, so but I think I know someone who does, and I'm gonna go the same way that I like threw the fire starter out to go find Ash.
He's
What
still there. No.
I think Ash should probably be made into a pretzel.
Yeah.
I feel like before you get there, Firestarter's just waking up, and you like just completely ignoring him. You jump on him, and it like slams his head.
Knocks him out again.
Yeah, knocks him out again.
Yeah.
It's like,
what?
No. And for the sake of brevity, it's probably been a little bit of time so that Ash can have some fun. And when you arrive to see where Ash is probably trying to recover. There's a sizable puddle, and the opposing alley wall has been knocked through Kool-Aid Man style. X has just wrapped up and then left.
Hey, A just got a tentacle lady.
Awesome.
Looks down at Firestar. I guess we should bring this guy here. Where'd the big guy go?
In me.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It's everywhere.
everywhere.
You know, gone. Yeah, in the wind. Scared him off.
I mean, 2 out of 3 is not a bad idea. I think the other ones have it handled. I can't teleport to places, so as I'm saying this, I'm hoisting Firestarter like on my shoulder.
By the way, where are your clothes?
Your fly's unzipped.
Oh.
In the back.
Get new pants now.
In the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, from.
I
from
wonder
the
how
back.
that's weird. Yeah, that's
Weird how that happens.
How did that? Yeah. Ash goes like they're gonna come towards you. Think about it. Just stays where they are and indicates for you to go to them.
Ash, there's one final thing too.
Yeah.
As you're like getting yourself back together, you see that there's just like a little note there, and it's the equivalent of like he left you his number, but it's all just gibberish scribbles. And it's just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Nice. I've got the deets for what is effectively if Juggernaut and Venom had a love child.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sweet.
Oh god, is there a
Alright,
picture of that? I want to see it now.
I think we all do.
Juggernaut Venom.
Okay. I
Look,
stuffed
I'm not
that into a
saying that
pocket.
I can't draw that.
Yo,
Oh,
I'm not saying that
please.
it is actually like there
Please.
is actually drawings of it. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, but I want a drawing of that and Ash though.
Yeah, okay.
We'll discuss that. Could
She
be
can
part
do
of
it.
Yeah.
Okay, I Oh,
Let's okay. You can.
we should bring him to Aegis, and then we jump in a portal.
Aegis. Yep.
Be right back.
Yes, we
Just
can do that.
bounds
Okay.
off, like drops off Firestar. Here is the other one. Big guy went that way. Points. I gotta go jump through a portal. Bye. Bounces back off. Like, all right, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But do you know where they are?
No.
course, you,
Well,
like,
we
No,
discussed
we-
it because I'd suggested it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can hope that that's where they went.
Yeah.
All right. Stick close.
Okay, I hold your hand.
All right. I will teleport us.
Go ahead and unleash your powers. We'll see how well you do with this.
Okay. Do any of my conditions affect that? No.
No? Damn, I'm gonna have to
Nope.
target something else for powers.
It's only
that
if I
would've
was
been
feeling hopeless.
hopeless.
I don't think I'm feeling hopeless. I'm
Nah.
afraid, angry, and guilty all at the same time, but I'm. It's a hit.
All right. So
That's
with
as well as I've rolled this session. That is the highest I've gotten.
with a 7.
I
so
scored in
unleash-
other ways, okay?
Yeah, you can mark another condition for it to be stable, or I can tell you how it's unstable or temporary.
I won't take another condition.
Oh, are you sure? There's only one left before you get knocked out.
Now we good.
Okay.
It's tempted to take insecure, and yet I don't feel like that's what's going on in their head. So
Okay. So the two of you start teleporting around, and the way that it's unstable is that you're popping in and out in rapid succession, trying to figure out where exactly they are. And when you finally do manage to, follow the ley line that Tanis leaves behind, sort of situation, you appear directly above the fish tank, and the two of you fall into it. And there are a number of henchmen and Scorpion who are all trying to tread water in this glowing orb as the two of you splash into it.
Huh.
Well, unexpected.
that tracks.
I boil it anyway.
We're too far to stop now. No witnesses.
If I see that, can I try to floof us out of there?
Yeah, go ahead and make another roll to keep the cat out of the water.
Okay, yeah. Big money, no whammies. Hey.
Hey! And so you start to fall, and then you bamf again, and this time the momentum carries, and the two of you plop down nearby, so that Penelope is not forever locked in time stasis. I will wrap up their conversation. So we cut back to Penelope, where Solana has offered this choice to her.
So the last thing she said was faith, and then
To have faith.
Yeah, to have faith, and I think Penelope's, and I think this is more, yeah, Penelope's just like, well, if you're coming to me, I already know my faith is strong enough to be a problem. So before I bow to your deity, let's see whose faith is stronger. And she's going to start charging. But I feel like she's going to pull out a power dampener, and she's going to try to snap it around Solana's neck.
Okay. Yeah. The two of you snap out of this this frozen moment, and so as Snow Leopard and Manifesto appear, the two of you start moving again, and that's when you pull out this power dampener and you try and get her. directly engage that threat, please.
May I make an argument for Freak if she's using her powers to try and deduce where she's going to move to?
I don't feel like it's Freak though. You're trying to restrain her and put something on her.
Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a hit.
Still hit.
Okay. And so with the hit though, you get to pick one of the options on a 7 to 9. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies. Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I want to impress them.
Okay. And so you come out with one of your gadgets, a power dampener, and you snap it up onto her neck, and as it locks in place, it kind of like beeps and flashes red, and she looks down at it and she just goes, "Oh," and then she just ragdolls.
That was it.
That was it.
I'm gonna kneel down and like open her eyes. Are they like black eyes or are they just normal person eyes?
They are empty voids.
Uh-huh. I'm checking the pulse.
There is a pulse.
Uh-huh. I look up at the sky. Is it ripping open?
No, the sky looks okay, but you do hear the screams of panic over your shoulder as some henchmen are starting to get a little trapped in a cube.
All right.
Water cube.
Yeah, I see that, and I'm gonna scoop Solana up and just like start shouting out, "Don't kill him!"
Fine.
Fine.
I think he's gonna turn the encased space into a cage. So like slits start to open up and the water flows out.
I was muted. I was saying if we bounced out underneath, just the water comes back down on top.
Yeah, you guys managed to avoid it, and then when it becomes the cage, just the rush of water overflows Manifesto as Snow Leopard.
I'm gonna mutter something about I needed a bath anyway, and then just gonna wander over to my friends.
How does Kaylee feel about getting drenched?
Kaylee is a snow leopard, so essentially
Waterproof.
it's fine.
Yeah,
just gets wet for a
normal
second
cat.
and does gets on her fours and does a shake off of her latex ninja suit, and yeah. So
Tannis is gonna walk right up to the cage where like Scorpion is, like in the cage. They're gonna like walk right over to him. Tell me what you know.
About what?
Everything. E.v.i.l's plans. What they're doing. I'm giving you a chance to tell me willingly first.
Well, you could have figured all of that out if you had not been a fucking liar.
I know. It also would have happened sooner if you had just went into the fucking hole. But we made choices.
You're
as they're
a
talking,
good guy. You're not supposed to lie.
I'm not a good guy. I'm someone who got out and still haven't gotten what they wanted. There's a difference.
Fine. You win. Air quotes.
With the claws. Sorry.
Yeah, with the pincers. You win.
My brain wouldn't let me not see him go. Good.
He did now. It's fine. No, it's perfect. He's supposed to look scary and it doesn't. He says, E.v.i.l was hoping to change the status quo. The Crimson Nova's back, if you didn't hear. Although I heard she paid your school a visit.
Yes.
The plan is simple. Take over the world.
Oh, so we're just being basic.
What? Did you want a fucking weather dominator?
I could possibly be a weather dominator. And they're trying to. I would like to provoke him to a point where he tries to reach out to get them and puts both of his arms perfectly out of their cage.
Okay, please provoke him to anger because it won't be hard.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and
for it?
roll. I just want to see just for the
Yay.
amusement of it.
All right, so provoke is superior
Yep.
and no extras.
Tanis is nothing if not superior.
Ah,
You
Oh,
have
no.
I
You
will.
have
I
five
will
plus
use the last.
ones.
Yeah, you do have those
Okay.
plus
yeah, I'm
ones.
not saying I would
So
like to
you-
use one
Yeah,
of them.
go ahead and use one. Yeah, you have one. Go ahead. There you go.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. Because when he does that, they are going to, like I said, that they have like bladed tonsils that like made out of bone right now. He's gonna like go to do that, and they're gonna cut his claws off.
Oh,
Okay. I don't necessarily need a. Well, how much did you bump it up?
Just one. I made it a 7,
one.
so it's like a basic. So if that means that it's like not the cleanest cut, I'm okay with that.
You get one claw.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
claw or like
it's
one
enough-
claw. I just
It's enough
need
to
3.
get. It's enough to get one, and it causes them to overreact. So give yourself influence over the scorpion.
Awesome.
And so when he does, he reaches out for you and he says, taking over the world is not basic. If it was basic, everybody could have done it by now. Nobody's done it. That's why nobody has taken over the world. Duh. He just, he says, the Crimson Nova is the closest one to being able to do it. If a fucking volcano hadn't been dropped on them, you'd all be marching to the steps of their world domination. They aim
Yes.
to fix that mistake.
And that's what I'm hoping for. And like the claw is like gonna transmutate into like armor on their arms now. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they get close. So when I end it, it will mean something.
You can't stop the Crimson Nova. Nobody can. You hear the part about a volcano being dropped on them? They got back up.
Yes. I think you don't understand what I can do. Is that sun still there? Because I'd like to unleash my powers to swallow it.
If that's okay with Rinus, yeah, I think it just kind of.
I'm fine with that. I want to see where this goes.
It's a hot day on this island.
Yeah, it got real sunny.
That's why I'm
Like-
glad the water
like-
dumped
like-
on me. I don't do well in the heat.
Like, you know, in The Mummy when like the sand face comes up, like that just kind of happens in smoke and it like swallows.
I
the
want it
sun.
to happen. Let's go. Roll that power.
To the unleash.
Now Ash is scared and horny again.
I'm so scared and
Ash,
horny
you're
and
a
very
liar.
sore.
If this is what I think it is, I want to support Voodoo Baby and essentially aid them with my power and just go ahead, tell them what happens.
Okay. Wait, I have to roll first.
Yep,
I have to
roll.
succeed before we be cool.
Well, not
Eat
free.
it,
You
and
have to
then
actually roll
explode from
things.
the inside.
Which would freak is like a +2, and I would also like to put one of my +1s on there just to be
All right,
safe.
that is your
Yeah,
last
go
one
for it.
for now. Go ahead.
Thank you. And Shasha.
Full
10!
hit.
What a hit.
You got it. Go ahead and tell us how this looks.
So
Consume.
and it was like so very happy that I have this influence because I want it to be as intimidating as possible. Like after it swallows the sun and like everything like goes dark, it feels like an eclipse almost. And then like that rib cage opens up around them, like they're surrounded like a wrought iron gate, and all the little neon imps that they made before come out. But this time they have little angelic armor made from the energy of the star of Bright Star's energy that they had, like converting that energy into their power. And they just stand around her, and she's like, I was never allowed to try anything. And if I'm going to be good, I'm going to do the best good there is. But unlike most of these heroes, I'm not afraid to end something. So I want them to almost succeed. So this time when the volcano comes, it'll be a nice little preheat. So when I destroy them for real. And it's just like this army of imps just like hanging off of them and like the most like they're going to eat you.
Yeah, they look thoroughly terrified in the cage. Also,
You-
Now they
Penelope-
won't snitch on us.
Penelope, they got imps popping up now, and they ate a son.
They're covered in holy armor made of light.
And there's like, and that smile that they have, that's not really their smile, but is because of their influence that Solanas had on them for that short time, is just like a little too big. I'm
There
gonna
was
add
a
to it.
reason I didn't interrupt you from eating the sun and taking light into it.
Dude, I love this because Voodoo Bunny and Bright Star right now are just in their dopest shit, just tag teaming, looking like a damn weird angel thing, and this is Voodoo
This is the
God.
best. There's so many eyes, biblically accurate angel.
Yeah, I think
Be not afraid.
I think
Right.
piggybacking
Fear
off
not,
of
my dude.
piggybacking off of a Voodoo Baby, Bright Star is going to chime in and be like, the only reason someone hasn't taken over the world is because we decided we didn't want to. So
There's the slightest of high fives. If they had been able to grow up evil together, this might have been bad.
There won't be a world to save or take over.
Do we look like we care? just like right, me and Bryce, they're so bad.
no.
And so
We've got bigger
Penelope has
problems.
walked in. Yeah, she's got Solana slung over her shoulder, and the girl is not moving.
I'm gonna wander over to while they're doing their thing over there. I will wander over to you, be like, "What's up with that?"
Well, Solana made me an offer to move my faith to her deity, and
And you murderized her.
no, she's alive.
Oh.
No.
I just slapped a power dampener on her, and I kind of expected it just to make her on a more fightable level, because I imagine she's super powerful. So only she just went limp.
Nice.
So I don't know what it means. I have to
That happened a
study
lot.
her and figure out what's going on.
Can you call your angel people, ladies, come and take her away?
I could.
I think Bright Star's like wing eye turns and his head turns slowly after, or we could take her.
What are you suggesting?
Listen, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we're clearly pretty capable.
Slow Italian opera
Kinda
playing
awesome.
as Janice stands.
So I'm thinking we take this god awful island and turn it into a little bit of a holding cell.
A lair, if you will.
Is this gonna be
A
our secret
second-
base?
A secondary secret base.
Another
A
secret base?
A secret base.
A double secret base?
Yeah, because for some reason everybody knows where mine is.
Because Jesus and the devil are brothers and they work together sometimes, and the good guys and the bad guys are all part of some weird corporate dealings of bullshit. Listen,
If that's the case, how do you expect to hide it from them?
well, this island doesn't really have anything on it anymore after Ash.
You already said Jesus and the devil. They already know where you are now.
You didn't say their
Well,
So what if
entire
it didn't
titles,
exist
though.
anymore?
I did not say their titles.
Yes, do not say their full names.
While they're doing this, Ash will be walking away. Not necessarily in a dramatic watch me doing it way, if anything, not and just wanders over to the coastline thing, because there was like a cliff, and just goes to sit down, regrets it, but doesn't want to try and get back up again, so just stays there.
But yeah, I think if we can turn this place into a bit of a personal hideout for us, we can start to actually do something. These guys, we can't let them back into into the world for right now, because I think Argus is incompetent, and I think evil is unnecessary. And I think the best way to do anything about it is just to do it. Fuck the school, fuck all of this shit. We are barely heroes and we took down 5 named superheroes. Let's just be and take control.
We're just gonna start our own league.
What? You
Damn
want to take
straight,
over the
Kaylee.
world?
No, not take over the world. I don't care about the world. Well, I care about the world. I just don't think the people who are running it should run it. So let's take it down. And I think this is a good place to start.
How? What? I don't understand. Would take down the world?
No, take down evil.
Take down evil. Look into Argus.
Aegis.
Figure out Aegis. Sorry, thank you. Figure out what this girl's deal is, and do whatever we can about that.
I can tell you what her deal is. I've already had a vision, and she already told me.
What is she? Do you know what she's planning then?
She's just a vessel.
Her deity is a world eater. This world is being primed for being devoured, and yeah, and she made me an offer if I turn my faith over, because apparently my faith is strong enough to mean something, or enough to throw me in between the fourth dimension, at least temporarily. Said that I would not be food and would instead experience bliss.
That sounds like Vor.
Brightstar perks up at this, having a recent realization in just last episode.
And that sounds like my Google history.
All right, like I
delete my history.
I don't know about becoming a willing puppet to this entity, and but I sure as hell don't want my world eaten. So, you know.
Okay.
I made the offer, you know, let's see whose faith is stronger, and then I slapped a collar on her and she went limp. And so I don't know if that means I won, but
it means that you blocked out because they're a vessel. It means you block them out. If anything, you probably all prime. Everything that's happened to you and your faith is still strong. If the world's being primed to be eaten, then those with the strongest faith are perfect vessels to make other people believe. I think the eating thing is willingly. If the world wants to be eaten to meet their smiling God, then they'll go willingly.
maybe.
That's what devourers do.
I need to get her back to my hideout and because I've got tools there. I need to figure out what is going on with her and why she's all limpy and not like just power dampened.
Taking after Brightstar's powers because they're infused with it, the little imps are like going to start helping, like, they're trying to take the body from you. And
no.
Like three of them are like becoming a portal that leads to your lair. Like, we don't all know where it is. Tannis is very much like, there.
Hey.
You said you needed to get back.
Yes. Sorry. Imps make me a little uncomfortable. Bad memories.
Oh,
anyway.
Well, would you rather angels with little devil horns?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great. Ash, are you all right?
If Ash is within earshot, they'll just slowly raise a hand up with a thumbs up, but not say anything.
Ash doesn't seem to be doing good.
Oh, he did have to face X all by himself, and X got away. Maybe that's why. I caught 2 bad guys, and he didn't get to catch a single one. So maybe, Ash, it's okay. I'll help you with strength training for next time.
They need endurance training more.
Yeah.
You did a great job. I would have been toast without you.
Thank you.
I think
Thanks.
before going through this portal back to her secret base, she's just gonna walk over, put a hand on Ash's shoulder, and say, "Don't know what's troubling you, but just so you know, there's people who will listen. And I would like to comfort and support." And I feel like this could be advice that her mentor would give, is to listen to or to be able to speak. So I'm gonna roll plus the label.
I think it's mundane. Yeah. Ooh.
Nice.
So
It is a full hit on
Yeah.
that. However, Ash,
Yeah.
they're talking a lot of good advice, but not necessarily for anything that is actually troubling you. So how do you react to the well-meaning intentions of trying to make you feel better for what they think is wrong?
Ash does that thing where you kind of like look to the side and not necessarily like looking at them, just generally turn the head slightly to be aware of the group and their chat of using this place, which is really not a happy place for Ash, as some sort of base for them not to be operating out of the place that was their safe space. And all of the many conditions that they currently have will just be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. There is people who can talk to me. And he's gonna and vanish.
My door is open to you.
I'll
go ahead.
message you, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So on a hit, they hear you. So you can mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels if they open up. So it's like they still hear you, but is that opening up, or did they bamf somewhere else to go?
They've bamfed somewhere else.
Okay. On a 10 plus, you could also add a team to the pool or clear a condition yourself. So it's not a total wash for Penelope. They heard you. They just chose to go somewhere else. But you have the option of marking or clearing a condition if you want.
I will do so. She's probably less afraid now and just kind of a little sad at that. But she's also got work to do, so she's going to turn and carry Solana through the portal to her base and says, "Same goes for all of you. Door's open."
Okay.
What do the rest of you do?
Well,
Tannis?
I don't have portals to get me anywhere, so I'm gonna look at
Well, the portal
Tannis.
stays open. Well, I'm about to say the portals stay open. They ask you, is there any place you want to go? But before they do, they were sitting there blinking for a while.
Mhm.
Ash is bamfed away and everything else. So they turn and they just look back and they go, "Did you say that Ash slept with someone?"
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You
She-
didn't?
she
I
has
thought
no
you did.
idea.
No, she said that.
I don't
yeah.
think anybody
Yeah,
said
No,
it.
that they were
no.
taking on someone. Went after
Mhm.
X. X got away. So she
Oh, is that how
clearly
they said it?
thinks
I
that
think
said
Ash
X
is
got
player,
just
I
disappointed.
knew what-
Yeah, that him. Yeah.
As a player, I knew what happened, and I thought you would just like said it out loud. I was like, Tannis is very confused right now. Then yeah, they ask you where you want to go. Kind of look and see that Ash is gone and is a bit sad about it. But after they transport you, doesn't that just leave Bright Star and voodoo babies there
Well,
if you
I
go
was
through the
gonna
portal?
look at Bright Star and be like, I don't know. Do you want to hang out?
I think at this point, Brightstar, like with his weird things generating, like all of his weird angelic stuff is starting to melt away, and he's looking pretty darn tired. And I think he's gonna say, sure, but nowhere public. I want to just kind of hang out.
Okay, I mean, we can just go back to my place. I have to take a shower.
Yeah.
Like, this latex ninja suit is really sweaty, and I'm like gonna pull
No.
out the armpit, and there's clearly a stain there. Like,
No.
it's like we gotta figure this out because I've got a lot going on underneath here. Voodoo,
Sounds good.
Do you have the mask?
I
So-
actually gave it to Aegis.
All right, just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, I gave it to Aegis because like I just didn't want people chasing after me. I wanted a good night's sleep after all of this, and I figured that'd be the best way to do that. You know, we can order pizza. Do we want to order pizza? Do we want to go back to my house or not my house? Do we want? I mean, we could go to my house, but we want pizza or hot dogs. We'll just get Uber Eats.
Yes, just let me. I would like to turn them into a hair charm. Not Kaylee. The cage, like holding them, kind of like a bauble, like an ornament.
Ooh.
They're like really small, and then they're going to put it in their hair.
Wow, that's remind me not to get you mad. I mean, I could probably punch out the earring, but remind me not to get you mad. Yeah, I think we're gonna go have pizza.
Should we maybe stay together? It's been kind of a day. Paladin, I know you're going to, take her somewhere.
At this point, I need to figure out what's going on.
Like an earring, they offer, so you don't have to carry them.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Would you like an earring? They offer you a bauble so you don't have to carry around Solanas' body. So it's not stolen from you.
Oh, you're offering a little prison earring.
Orb, yeah.
That is terrifying.
I would like to offer you a soul cage.
Sure, I'll take a soul cage.
Would you like this soul, young Christian?
That's something to study. I'll take one.
Perspective.
Yeah. Hey, that's terrifying. Are you gonna drop off those guys who are in your hair with Aegis now? Or are you just gonna
I just wanted to make
leave
sure
them
that
there?
I just didn't want them to cause any trouble. So I'm just keeping them safe for now. But I'll drop them off as soon as I'm finished.
Okay. All right. Hey, swing by anytime you guys want, all right? I'm feeling
I thought that
super
meant we were gonna go
nervous.
now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going now. Yes, absolutely. I would welcome anyone else because I'm a little nervous because I think and I think she almost says the smiling god, but then stops herself and says, Smiley has an eye on me. So I don't think I'm gonna sleep. Okay, I'm gonna figure this stuff out. All right.
If you're scared to go alone, I can just not go with them, and I can go with you because I'll punch anything.
I mean, no. You deserve your date night with my bestie. So yeah. You have pizza and take showers together, like you said.
Nope, it's already been said. It's too late.
Buffering.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
No. The thing is, I would want to. I would want to do a better date. I wouldn't want to just, have a
Yo.
quiet.
What's a better date than like hanging out in PJs and watching TV and eating pizza?
I just mean a more official date.
I was more interested in that I need a shower part.
I do also need a shower.
Yeah,
I never said I was going to join. I'm not against it. I'm just not saying I did or would or wouldn't. I actually didn't say anything. I don't know why I'm a part of this. I'm gonna go. Hey,
Kaylee,
why don't we all go?
He's not against it, Kaylee.
I'm gonna walk through the portal. I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go to Paladin's hideout. I leave. I walk away. I run away. We should hang out, and then I walk away.
It's fine. I got a big shower at my place. Just clean up when you're done.
Shower. Let's go.
I guess we're all going to follow that way. Okay. All of my PJs are at my house. It's fine. It's fine.
I'd offer you some of mine, but I sleep naked, so
And I mean, at the same time, no offense, Penelope, but I just like grab onto my thigh and I like go like I lift up the size of like how thick my thighs are and go over to you and like do comparison. I would break your PJs.
If I had PJs.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a nightgown. That's why we just don't wear pants, but
bold of you to assume they sleep in clothes.
She said she doesn't.
She's gonna Donald Duck it.
It's okay. I'll figure something out.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully Ash shows up.
Maybe looks over at Tanis. Maybe you should check on them.
Tanis has been like staring at the wreckage of the island, like waiting for you guys to go through the portal. They can't close it till you do.
Yeah.
But they've just sort of just been like looking out at the island, like, and then just turned around and went, "What?
You need to go check on Ash. They're in a bad mood. You're their significant other. I mean,
but I don't know where they are. I could find them, but that would be creepy. Like they've been sitting there trying to figure out if they should just pop up next to him or not. This whole time.
I mean, you should just text them first.
Yeah, if they need space, they'll let you know. But maybe send them a message. We got communicators, so.
And you know where we're gonna be.
Yes. All right.
Falls backward to the.
You do get a message.
I will take my gun back though. I'd like my gun back though.
They pluck the bead and like a tiny little gun drops out, and then it goes back to regular size.
Cool.
They
awesome.
have it.
Thank you. All right, I carry Solana back to my hideout.
Okay. Ash, you had headed off on your own, and so you teleport back into the remnants of the school, and you've gone off to meet your mentor. And I think probably along the way you send a message first, and so we finally see after a long hiatus away from them, Golden Dragon is waiting in one of the classrooms, and you walk in, and they turn and they say, "Ah, Manifesto, good, you have arrived. Come, sit, let's rap." And they turn a chair around and they sit on it, Riker style. And they're like, "What troubles you?"
Just pinch the bridge of my nose for a moment. Okay. Hesitates, considers sitting. Doesn't sit there, just stands.
Power move. I respect that.
That's what this is. Yeah, you're right. How have things been here?
Oh, things are recovering. We have not appointed a acting headmaster for the time being out of respect, but school is set to resume next semester once all of the damages have been cleaned. I feel you did not contact me to just shoot the shit, as it is said by the young kids.
That's what we young kids say. You're right. Uh, well, we were dealing with some shit today. I don't know how much you heard about Crimson Nova Mask and the bank and.
Oh, that was you. Yes, I did hear about that. Well done.
Yeah. Yeah, that was us. You know, I'm just, I've spoken to you before about my feelings towards being considered a hero. And you know, for a while there, I started believing that hype. Actually, I'm not feeling overly heroic right now. However,
Why not? You helped stop the bank robbery.
did I? Yeah, sure. I didn't. Well, no, I did. I was helping for a while. It was going well. I perhaps acted recklessly.
Oh, well, you are on the I'm still not a fan of this terminology, but the delinquent track course. So recklessly is what we do best.
Yeah. Yep. I feel like perhaps members of my team are perhaps a little discontented with things too, which is unusual for me because normally I'm the one that will be like, you know, the naysayer. It's my thing. So when the people I look up to, who are like the heroes, are not being heroic, I don't know.
Well, the best advice I can give you, Ash, is did you do the best you could?
No, I didn't. But I want to.
Then that's what you will focus on the next time.
Is that what you want me to do?
I want you to be the hero you believe you're capable of becoming. It's what any teacher wants, to see you grow into your best self, to surpass the lessons we can give you.
Here, and I'll pass over the thing that was left for me by X. I don't know if you've got anyone that can use that, but the big guy, that might help you track them down.
He just kind of he looks at it. He just kind of turns it over. He's just like, it's very beautiful parchment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it says. It looks like scribbles, like something without eyes wrote on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I think we've, you know, that creepy girl that's been hanging about campus.
Mm-hmm.
The smile.
Yes, her smile is very unnerving.
Yeah. I think there's some sort of like demon or eldritch being thing going on there. Did you know about that?
Oh dear God, no. That sounds horrible.
Yeah. I feel like we should all be rather concerned because while you have like villains and heroes and we're all like, hey, you know, constant struggle between the two, that's like a big concern.
I will alert the others that there is concern for this individual.
Yeah,
The
for some reason,
headmaster had left him on the grounds, but I'm not sure why.
I think he maybe could have been under the influence. I think she did something to Tannis.
Oh, should we detain Tannis until we figure out what happened?
No. Well, I mean, that's. I don't think it's an issue, but did he ever, when he was speaking to you, just get a smile that seemed a little unsettling when he really shouldn't be smiling?
Well, Galaxy King was always a jovial sort. Is that something to be concerned about?
Yeah. I mean, he's gone now, so maybe that's a non-issue for him, but I feel like her permission to get access to the campus should maybe be revoked.
Very well. She won't be allowed in anymore.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to my dorm now, but, if you need anything, let me know.
I will. And if you need anything, my door is always open.
Thanks. Yep. Gonna go. Technically, it's a team move, but I don't know if you would allow it to kind of stretch towards using on him.
We already did it, and it was pretty good, so I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I feel like everybody else would riot if I was like, no feelings.
Technically, he gains influence over me, but all adults have influence over
All
us.
adults have influence over you.
But I can mark potential if I show him what he wants of me. So. Okay.
You get to shift your labels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. I dig it. Okay. And then Ash will just kind of wander through the campus. And go with her dorm room.
I do believe Kaylee and Sam wanted a scene.
Yes. What are you doing, Sam?
I think, despite being a real schmoozy kind of kid most of the time, something about this whole scenario made Sam go nope real hard, and now he's kind of doing the regular teen thing of being like he's on the couch, just like, yeah, I'm totally comfortable. Everything's normal.
So it doesn't take long for Kaylee to go and shower. Like she doesn't want to smell bad. Because she can smell herself, and that's terrible. Ninja outfit, she's like, huh, this has to air out. Kind of thing. I definitely need more than these. And just gets the biggest towel that she could find in Penelope's house and leaves just wrapped in this giant floofy towel, or a robe, if there's just like a robe hanging out there, and sees Sam and that same like mischievous cat grin that like you just see like her whiskers sort of pop out. And she's gonna go over and she's gonna just whoop flop in his lap. Hi Sam, how are you?
I'm great. Kaylee, how are you? I felt so bad when you guys got separated from us.
It's fine. I beat them up. Most of them.
See, I was trying to get rid of all the bad guys quick so we could come back to help you. Clearly, I don't know what I was thinking.
Ash probably needed help, but it's fine. Hey, we have to talk.
Yeah, okay.
About what Penelope said.
About going on a date? Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah, Sam, let's be honest with each other. We're not the dating type of people.
Oh, thank God. See, I was so scared to talk to you about it because I like
Because I
you.
didn't want to get crushed.
Didn't
Well,
want to die.
No,
I didn't want to die.
The thing is, I really like you. I also because
I
you're.
like you too. I don't want to
Yeah.
date you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank
I
you.
want to fuck you.
Awesome. Yes. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go.
That's so much better. See, listen,
Yeah.
I want best friends and sex, not a relationship.
Listen, you have far too much clout. Like, if you dated somebody, it's gonna go away. We don't want that. It would get me clout, but yours would take away. We don't want that. But if there was a sex scandal, completely different story. Then we both benefit from it.
I'm thinking about your ratings. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah, I'm here to help your score.
Your ratings.
Also, dog.
You know, you're not wrong. And I do have all the video from today's fight. So that's at least 3 days of posts. And then if with this sex scandal, I think it'd be, oh my God, I'll be trending for the whole week.
And I just had Bank Boy there recorded me doing some superhero shit. Just think of how fucking pissed off my parents are gonna be after that comes out that a sex tape leaks.
Kaylee, I don't know why we haven't been double teaming the social media side of the world. This is amazing.
I had to become confident in myself because I was having an issue. But I don't know. After breaking a few things and climbing a few buildings, I think I am ready to go full on fetish now.
And I think
You just hear somewhere in the building, "Don't use my toys."
Sam was immediately looking at the wall of of her stuff, just like, oh, well.
It's okay, Sam. I am the toy. It just
All right.
bounces.
I'm
sorry.
At least disinfect them.
I just had a shower. It's fine.
I think at this point, if it's fine, Sam will, far more confidently be like, well, okay. And little sprites come up with cameras and they're like, let's make a sex tape.
Let's make a sex tape.
I think that's, yeah. I consent to this.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God.
Sam and Kaylee make porn.
Hey, Penelope, can you... Penelope, we need some lighting help. Is she...
I think Penelope's like, can't help you, busy.
God, she's always so busy.
It's okay. We're about to get real busy too.
And then I think there's just a moment of Penelope's probably like sitting in a room and she sees the camera, she just turns it off, sits back. Yeah. and I think there's a moment where it's just like she's just kind of like there's like a slight smile because she's like happy for her friends, and then she's seeing all these relationships blossom, and then she's also just kind of like on her own by her own design. And there's just a little bit of sadness, but she does turn her security cameras off so she can give them privacy. And I think she just stands up and turns to Solana, just laying on a bed, and all right,
that is like a slab while you're about to get to work.
Yeah.
You are gonna get a text message, Ash, from Terrence. Like during that conversation, you would have gotten a text message of them just going, "Is everything okay? Do I need to come find you?" Like the softest way. Like there are so many flower emojis, so it doesn't do I need to come find you?
Evil face.
Right, in face.
Yeah.
Sure. The way they're back in their dorm and
Mhm.
respond not doing okay. Would appreciate company but don't want to talk about it yet.
They would show up with so many snacks. with so many snacks, you know, people show up with like a plant, like to a housewarming, but it's just like a weed. It's an entire weed. It's an entire marijuana. It's just into like a portal. Just a portal opens up, and they can like after you send it, it's just you just suddenly hear talking coming out of the floor. I wasn't quite sure which strain I was supposed to get, but I think that these will do. And also, I got so many snacks, and I thought we could watch a movie. This is what, and you can tell they're like reading something on their head, and then we could have stimulating conversation about your feelings.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Or I could just make.
No,
we could
you
just
did.
punch things.
This was great. Maybe. Let's start with the weed.
Okay.
Okay. Can you still, does it still affect you when you do the thing?
It does. It slows my reaction time down so much from integrating into what the object is that I actually get high.
Nice.
What I miss?
Kaylee and
Sex
Takes
tape
about
scandal
two
and
bowls.
weed.
Yeah, sex tape, scandal, and weed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rax's face.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear us. Yeah.
Like,
How did we scream? Someone please clip that.
No, I genuinely like disconnected. My brain had shut down.
No, but it was perfect because it looked like you just 404'd.
I did. Like legit, I did. It was, and the problem is, I asked the question and then my brain just shut off. It's just like
we're making a sex tape for a scandal.
Oh yes, I was there for that.
We're making that was established, and then Penelope got sad.
Yeah.
And then there's now weed happening with everyone else.
Okay.
Tannis is coming to see Ash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody has consolidated to where? Like, or where is everybody congregating?
Penelope's couch. I don't.
Penelope's. So Penelope's
the other three are at the lair, and we're in Ash's dorm.
Heading to Ash's dorm. Okay.
And
we're
Penelope is
in
just in a room with Solana, the limp Solana, like trying to figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Limp
Lana. So then, how do we wrap this up today? I think we're at a pretty good spot, all things considered. A lot of important story beats were touched on. I'm amused by the idea of a sex tape. Does Tannis and Ash want a scene to talk?
We were just starting.
We were just starting. Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Let's give you guys that time, and then we'll because we're at almost a half hour from stop. So
we can just fast forward to when they are like high.
You're
trying to watch a movie.
We're high. We're snacking. Ash will ease into talking. Tannis, do you want to be heroic?
I feel like that's a double-edged sword. What I was always brought up to believe heroicism was people pretending to be good for attention. We're all bad. We're all mischievous. We all have desires. Some just act more pompous about it than others. Those are heroes. I've yet to see what my father said proved wrong yet.
Wouldn't say I'm pompous or looking for attention with my heroics.
No. Is it bad to say that most of your heroics fall on the mischievous side so much that I hadn't counted them as on purpose?
Yeah. It's partially
Not to
by
say that you
design, I
don't
suppose.
try. Like, they get nervous when you're like that. Like, not to say that you don't try. You are very heroic. It's not in the normal way, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I struggled when I first came here. I acted out a lot. I didn't really know what I wanted or who I was. I knew what I didn't want to be.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah, my parents were kind of shit.
Should make us t-shirts.
Yeah.
My parents had me, and all I got from them was the stupid t-shirt.
All I got for them was rampant insecurities. Yeah, but you know, I got help when I was here, and they tried positive behavior reinforcement to try and stop me getting into trouble quite so much.
Did it work? They smirk.
Not at
You
first.
tell us.
Yeah. Not at first, but recently I found myself wanting to do better and be better. I knew I wanted to help the world be better because it's kind of my thing. Like I don't like capitalism or abuses of power, and I would fight against that quite willingly in my own way. Not necessarily a legal way, but but I wanted to be better, and I felt like I was achieving that with you guys.
Why past tense?
This last job felt different. Being on that island felt different. The way people were speaking felt different. I've heard conversations like that before.
Conversations of wanting to take down large entities of evil, or that we wanted to create a secret lair on a destroyed island. I thought you would like that because it was in the ruins of what have you.
Maybe that would happen. Right now it's a big source of pain.
Would you like me to destroy it?
Yeah.
To be fair, that was my original plan.
Oh yeah?
I was going to we were all going to defeat them, but I'm pretty sure I was going to throw Scorpion into at least 4 more buildings just to make sure it was on the ground properly. I swallowed the sun, but I could have thrown it into the sun as well. There are a lot of options, but wanton chaos and destruction was not my only point, I promise.
You swallowed the sun.
Yes, it tastes like cinnamon and cocoa butter. I think that Bright Star needs to tone down. It's probably why they're so shiny, but it's fine.
He moisturizes really well.
His skin is immaculate.
Yeah. Yeah. He tries to get me to do it, but
There's nothing wrong with it, actually. I think that you are a fine hero, Ash. And maybe I have more to learn about what that means, but you're also a pretty good teacher as well.
yeah.
I want to kill my father. But your reaction lets me know that maybe that's not what a hero would do.
No, I think heroes destroying villains is kind of their it's within the remit.
Over the communicator. I'll do it for you.
I think the
It's a shame you don't actually know who actually is responsible.
I think it's a perfectly natural thing after what you've been through.
I was his greatest weapon, and I wish now to be his greatest folly. But the rest of evil seems to be very specifically actually going against world domination. The only person I think could have helped us was killed by a small smiling girl in our auditorium. So
yeah, that was fucked up.
So what do we do? Because taking down my father means, and I mean, we have caught the other two. And if there isn't a lot of footage of me, my plan was to originally infiltrate them and try to take them down from the inside, with you helping me on the outside. But should I not do that? You said you didn't want to be their moral compass, but oh boy.
Hey. I'll do what you need me to.
Spoken like a true bottom.
True bottom. He's a service bottom.
And in return, I'll help you with whatever you need.
Yeah.
It's my horrible way of saying I'm always going to be here for you. I just still not sure how to do that. They're like shuffle closer to you and like take your hand.
Yeah. I will be there for you. I'll use my own particular flavor of heroism. Maybe that's what's needed.
Yeah, we tend to lose it a little bit when you're not here.
Things do get really fucked up when I
really fucked up.
That's not what I expected for me. That's not what I saw in my future. But oh shit. Am I okay? Yeah.
I know. Be careful, Ash. People will start thinking you're a leader. Someone to look up to. But they're definitely gonna tease you a little bit.
Yeah. I haven't led shit. Oh gosh.
Look at you leading the charge. Being in charge. They just keep saying the words in charge and watching your face.
Melt into a puddle. Yeah. That's the opposite of what I do.
It is. Scene fades out. And what is it you do?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll take
I
a
think
little
that's
thing, too.
good. Unless there's more. You guys want to go into sordid details. All right.
That's a
Closing.
different channel.
I'd like
Yeah,
a scene.
different channel. Sorry?
I'd like a scene.
I was going to say you get the closing scene.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell me what you want, and then I'll wrap it up.
I think Penelope is just kind of like finishing, like writing out a series of messages for her team, just in case. She then also sends a message to Mother Z with Jesus CC'd, and just says, "I'm sorry, it has eyes on me." And then she's going to take the little. I think she's kind of been setting up some contraption, trying to use the little soul earring that she was given. And I think she's trying to put together a way to see if there is if Solana is just an empty vessel or if there's a soul in there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna jump in right there
Yeah.
for this closing scene. So as you write out this little email that says, "I'm sorry, it has eyes on me," you go to hit send, and behind Penelope, like the light in the room has kind of washed over into this darkness, and there's not just one eye, but there's several eyes that start to open behind her.
Oh no.
And Solana goes from her laying position to an upright seated position. Her eyes black are open, and her mouth twists into that big smile. And she just kind of gets up, and the control harness is no longer around her neck and laying next to her. And that's where we cut.
Well, shit.
Oh snap! Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Who wants a funny quip at the end to ruin the ambiance?
Let's go for it. I usually do ruin these moments, so go. Somebody else can.
Okay. After a sexual encounter, you just see recovering, and I think Bryce just goes, personally, I ship you in a paladin, and that's about it.
there's a really good picture that reminds me of this. It's this picture of Tony Stark and I forget the name of the character of the person, but She-Hulk. It's after Tony Stark and She-Hulk had sex, and he's just laying there in bed, and he just goes, "Ow!" he just looks so smug and satisfied with himself, but it's just "ow."
Worth it.
That's just how I picture it. Yeah, it's just like it's the worth it look on his face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we gotta wrap up here because there are people who have to leave almost immediately. So we're just gonna do the lightning round experience for everybody. Starting in the same order that we begin, did you grow closer to the team? Did you grow into your own image of yourself, or did you grow away from your team, and why? Buns.
They grew closer to the team, specifically in this instance. It was going to be Bright Star until the end scene with Ash. But I think that they definitely grew closer because they were like, yes, this is gonna I had a plan until I was like, you guys are being weird. And I was like, no, don't be weird. Okay, I'm sorry. So you get to switch my labels around this time.
Oh, do I? Okay.
You definitely, because you definitely had influence over me already at this point.
Okay. Yeah. I think I've got influence over everyone but Paladin actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Never had influence over him. Never. I think your freak went up today, and if you're mundane, your mundane goes down.
My mundane is now a -1, and my freak is like a 3.
Ain't nothing mundane about you, baby.
Free voodoo baby.
Voodoo baby.
Such a good name.
Yeah.
You said voodoo buns, a voodoo bunny, and I'm like, well, now I know what my name should be on Twitter, but it's not no more.
Yeah. Whoops.
It's always spooky season in my heart.
Right, my. All right, and done. Thank you.
All right, and that's mine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think he definitely grew closer to the team. Again, it's really difficult to say between Tannis and our cool double up, or Kaylee and our cool
Double up.
get up.
Double up.
It's hard to say. um. I think I'm gonna give it to Kaylee because we've had a weird tension throughout for so long, and now it's kind of like, oh, we're on the same page now.
On the same
Finally,
page. Now we know what's going on.
Let's
I
just
influence
have
over
sex.
you.
Yeah, I'm on board.
It's like, oh, friends with benefits down. Let's do this. So I have influence over you already, so I get to shift
Yeah.
my rules. You dangers up
cool.
and your savior's down.
Oh, I was gonna say freak up.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Wow,
This is a
chicka, wow,
little
wow.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Mhm.
Is there anything else I do? Conditions or whatever
You
else?
can clear
I
a
don't remember.
condition or mark potential. I think is how it goes.
I gotta get rid of some conditions. So.
Man, if I had actually taken the fails any of the failures I had today, I would have gotten my last potential.
I didn't fail today, so that was the problem.
Right? We all had really good rolls today.
Like the fact that you guys were trying so hard to fail, it just kept blowing it out of the water.
I know.
instead.
It's okay.
I failed twice. Yeah.
I think it's.
But did you really fail in the long run?
How well?
Right.
Next up.
Penelope.
I think I'm not gonna say I don't think she necessarily grew closer to the team. I don't think she grew away from them either, even if she's feeling a little distanced.
Mm-hmm.
Did you grow into an image of yourself?
I think she did.
You were very independent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I think having her own faith questioned, and the idea of getting her, getting rid of all that pain she's carrying with her is definitely appealing, but at the same time, it's like, I think it's, what does my faith mean if I give up on it now, kind of thing. So I think she's kind of diving headfirst into this. Let's see who I am as a person. Like she's trying to find out who that is. Even if it means facing an old god. So I get to shift my own labels, I guess.
Yeah.
Not really. Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't know what to shift my labels for.
I think your savior went up.
My savior's maxed out.
Oh.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Maybe your superior goes up then, because it's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this god. My god is better than your god, and I'm gonna prove it.
Or will she?
Could be. All right, that makes superior maxed out then.
For Ash, Ash went through a journey of all three things actually this go around. Grew away from the team and struggling and adjusting their image of themselves, and then right at the end, I think Ash grew closer to Tannis. So that is what I will take. If I grow closer to someone, which version of the actions is that?
If you grow closer, You
Then
will.
you tell them how, and then
Yep.
they get to shift their labels if they have
Okay.
You give
influence.
influence.
Yeah, I think started to really open up about what goes on inside Ash's head about what it means to be a hero. Because they have a very particular view on it and a view on themselves. So it's the first time that they've opened up to a team member about that. So
Yeah.
And I'm gonna clear the anger condition because Ash is still feeling very guilty for multiple reasons. And then you adjust my labels, do you?
Yeah, if they're the ones that had the most influence over you this time around, if that's the case, I would put superior is always a funny one because it's all about what you think at the time. Like, I don't mean you think you're better than everyone else, but
Yeah.
going into your own self of it. And I wouldn't say that savior. It's not that you're saying you can save other people, but it's that this is what it means to be a hero. So I think your superior should go up and your mundane should go down because you're becoming more of a hero and less of a regular like civilian.
Nice. I'm gonna get with my mundane too. Hey, baby.
Woo.
Yeah, because I'm currently I'm influenced by all y'all. You all have influence over me.
Yeah, it's true. Shit.
Yeah.
All the influence.
Yeah, but I still have influence over X. So.
That's true.
Yeah, and I guess for me, just to make it easy, yeah, she definitely grew closer to Sam. Like again, just on the same page of what this is now. It's like, yo, we're in agreement. We're here for the clout. Let's go. Like we definite benefits. So yeah, so you don't have influence over me by my sheet.
Okay.
So
add it
got
down
it now instead. And
Nice.
I'm gonna mark potential, which puts me at 5. And Rendis, just to let you know, that means I am unlocking my moment of truth.
Boom. All right.
I've been holding on to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think next week is probably a good moment for yours too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit's about to get real. What is the Bulls moment of truth? I haven't seen that. I imagine it's great.
I've been very close to where we're currently
Yeah.
going. I've still got 2 to get in potential, but I'm pretty close to the delinquents moment of truth as well.
Just give me a lot of shit to destroy because this is what you do best. You let loose all the pent up strength and rage and glee. You break whatever stands in your way. You're a walking demolition crew. What can stand up to you? Nothing. Not buildings, not structures, not enemies. Nothing. Of course.
Nothing.
Now the people who change you know exactly where to find you. But anyway, nothing.
Awesome.
After you use your moment of truth, permanently lock 1 label. So once I use it, that danger is gonna get
It's
locked
just
in.
stuck right there.
Like,
all right.
All right,
I like
everyone.
it. I like it.
With that, thank you for coming and showing up. It was a great time. As far as the rest of the week goes, you can find us tomorrow for Dragon Age. And that's it on the channel. We just do Fridays and Saturdays until after the holidays, and then things are gonna start kicking up after that. Speaking of which, my applications for Heartbeats, Imperfect Sync, and Defiant are still open. Heartbeats closes on the 12th, and Defiant closes on the 14th. There is a lot of good competition already for both of them. But still, if you're interested in getting your name in, join the Discord and check out the casting calls room. That's where they're at. Everyone else, where can we find you on the internet? What you doing? How's it going?
Alright. Hi everyone, it's me, Hamalu. I will be here tomorrow because I GM the Dragon Age game. And shit's potentially gonna get real tomorrow. Hey, happy days. But yeah, that's it for me. Just that, and then back at this game next Friday.
Oh shit.
It's a shame.
Hello, everyone. I am Shay, otherwise known as Shay the Fae on Twitch and Twitter. You can find me there where I do mostly art stuff. I've been a little slow in getting material out, but that's because I'm dealing with insurance companies for the holidays. That's always fun. So hey, give me a follow, commission me, all the good stuff. And I will do my utmost to stream more often.
All right, my turn. I'm Ollie on Twitter. You can find me as Lycus D Stratus. And I have a bundle of things. I have a podcast with my wife called Judging Nerd Culture. It's on any podcast app because I'm thorough. I have another podcast called Tales from Terra, an actual play of the game that I created, and it is good. I think. I'm biased, but that's a thing I also do. It's a new episode just came out last Wednesday, so go check it out. It's also on YouTube. The YouTube channel is Delta Cryptid Productions. That's all I have.
Then it's me next. Yes. Once again, hi everybody. I'm a Buns, and you can find me on Twitter at Honeybuns and on Twitch at Battle Scar Bunny. Tomorrow at 4:30, I will be playing my first round of Camping Companions, a psychological horror dating sim. I just like saying that so much. It's going to be so weird, and I know absolutely nothing about this game. But hopefully, if I can get everything working with my OBS, I will be having that on stream tomorrow. Other than that, you can find me on Phoenix Watkins channel on Wednesdays playing Out of the Abyss and Taming the Underdark, officially, intentionally at this point. But that's where you can find me. And then I'm here on Fridays for we have 2 more games, I think.
So that's me last, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Hi. You catch me over on Party Wipe Games, usually with Shay. We currently have a lot of stuff on hiatus for not actually holiday reasons, a lot of unfortunate family-related things for other players. So we have just written it off as meeting back up at the new year so that they have time to take care of all of that unfortunate stuff happening. It's really sad. But we play Thursday and Saturdays for the time being. So it's Shay's Wild Beyond the Witchlight game, and then a 5th edition Homebrew game. And then in the new year, we will hopefully get back to some of the games that we haven't been able to play and probably start some new ones up. Alien RPG wrapped up last week, so that's also been done. And this one's almost finished too, which is sad. Got a little bit of time left, but
It's okay. We will have a season 2.
Yeah, we sure will.
We've decided, yeah.
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
Right on time. There it is, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, right on time. And with that, we're gonna go right over at my friend Beck. They are doing a talk show. I think they're raising money for some trans communities, specifically trans men. I think that's what's happening. So there's like a little talk show podcast. Bolt was in here. He's in the talk show right now. And my friend Dr. Ben was in there, and he's also in the talk show. So really cool people. Please give them a follow. I would play in D&D with some of these people in the new year as well. So super excited about that. But yeah, everyone, wait, we'll see you later. Bye.
Me.